What's there? I dropped my glasses. Wait, I'm like engineering something right now. Oh my god, I'm smart. It's balancing in my, you know, the thing that holds glasses or whatever. You can't do this with regular phones. I did this with my Samsung flip phone. I'm just gonna lean so it looks like I'm upright. Hi, hello. Good afternoon. It's like probably, wait, is it? Forgot to put my watch on. It's 12:30. It's 12:30 in the PM. Let me put my watch on. And my ring. That's all the drip that I wear, because if I wear much more than this, I'll just take it off. This feels foreign. These are foreign bodies on my body, so I'm like, we can only handle so many foreign bodies at a time. So I'm in school. It's week 2. I'm going to school. I literally have one class today. It's criminal. And my bangs, they're like not even misbehaving. It's just like not that I didn't try. I just didn't try hard enough. So I guess I didn't try. I don't know. They're just in my eyes. And they're not like even. And it's a little hot, so I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, today I want to say that I like my classes this quarter. I'm taking Introduction to Complex Numbers and Variables, and I'm taking Statistics Part B, Upper Division, and I'm taking Biomedical Philosophy, and those classes sound like they slay. So they hate to see me coming when I learn. They hate it. Also, the sun is really hot. It's killing me. Usually me and the sun are like this, but like, she's killing me. Oh, what the fuck? So, I wanted to say today, this lighting is really good. Too bad I should tint my windows. I tinted the back 2 windows very poorly. Like, it was bubbling off immediately, like, right after the application. But, you know, I just wanted a fun experience with my friend. And, you know, he's one of my 4 very loyal subscribers. Shout-outs. And he helped me do my tints. And he's gonna help me do my other 2 tints. And they're gonna look like crap. And I'm gonna love them, because it's gonna give my car character. And also, the sun won't beat on me and my skin like a villain. It's tough love, my relationship with the sun. She burnt me a few times, and I didn't think it was possible because I'm melanated, but, you know, it happens. So aside from looking crazy in the university parking lot, I want to talk a little bit about how I used to be a D1 math hater, and I became a D1 math lover. Like, for real. And it's like a really funny story. I wanted to talk about this because I recently had like a cute little walk and talk with one of my professors. Shout-outs. And she asked me like a bit about myself, my major, what, like, you know, just what I do, who I am. So we were having like a cute little human conversation, and this like a story I tell people a lot. So I figured like maybe I can make a video, and, you know, it might be a bit full of myself. Like, I can make a video and just like quickly refer people to that. Because I tell this story a lot. It's like my elevator speech. Might as well put the story on my LinkedIn or something. My resume cover or something, whatever, I don't know. But anyway, I used to be when I was a small girl, when I was a young girl, I hated math. I was good at English, science, PE, but not math. Well, I mean, up until a certain point, I was good at math. Because when you're, like, in K through third grade, like, math is literally just logic. It is just logic. You just learn logical operators. Like, girl, I learned that in CS61. I learned that in an assembly. I took a CS class and we learned logic operators. You take philosophy classes, you learn logic operators. Like, they're easy to pick up and put down on paper. So I was eating girlies up in third grade. So, no, in second grade. And then third grade I hit a wall because you have to learn algebra and stuff. So, like, maybe, like, the concept of a variable didn't hit as quickly as it did for some of the other kids. And then I was like, ew, math is, like, not for me. Math, like, stinky. I don't like it. My arm is tired. I just have to let it be. This is what it is. So then, like, from third grade to, like, 11th grade, I hated math. I tried hard because, I wanted to go to college. I wanted to be a doctor. That was my main goal since I was apparently 2 years old. Like, she could barely speak, and then she decided, I guess. I believe her, because I was her, and now I'm me. But anyways, I was like, being a doctor is my main goal. Like, I don't even need math, actually. And then I got to 12th grade, and I soon discovered AP Calculus AB, because my school could not afford the BC class. Otherwise, I would have forced myself to do the BC class because I wanted to go to college. So I took the AP Calculus AB, which is just, like, the first half of, like, first year calculus. I took that, and I was like, wait, I love derivatives, actually. You guys, derivatives, like, oh my god. So I loved doing derivatives, but I couldn't do the algebra for calculus. And, it's really funny because I didn't know how lacking my understanding of math was until recently. Like, this past calendar year. And I'm already in college doing a math degree. Like, I sound stupid for saying that, but you know what? You live and you learn, so I'm not going to be mad at myself. But only until recently I started getting good at algebra. Like, I don't have to, like, keep like, it's become a part of, like, I can just, like, do the algebra and not have to refer to, like, notes or whatever, or look it up. Sorry, my fingers are loud. It's like I have loud finger syndrome when I crack them. Hopefully I don't get finger arthritis. But anyway, I had a really poor math background until recently, but, like, I loved calculus because it could explain things. Also, I had a really good calculus teacher in high school. Shoutouts again. He knows who he is. I don't want to say his name in case of, like, privacy concerns. I don't want to say names. I don't want to name names, but I'm saying shoutouts. So, yeah, like, he was so passionate about math and teaching, and he'd always talk about hidden figures. The real ones know about the hidden figures tangents, and he would just gas up hidden figures a lot. And then I'd always go to his, like, his office hours, like his tutoring hours, because I was so chronically bad at math, but I got, like, kind of good at it. I should have put in more hours, but I was still in my stinky, like whatever, I'm gonna be, like, a doctor, so it doesn't even matter. Like, like, math, like, this is a cool hobby, but it doesn't even matter, so I, like, bam, I take the AP Calc test. Also, this was, like, 2020, so it's, like, no one knew what was going on at that time. I take the AP Calc test, boom, get a 2. I did not pass, so I was like, maybe this is a sign from God, like, maybe I should take math seriously or something, or whatever. get to college, go to college, I decide maybe I should take math from like the beginning ish so I can learn what algebra is, because I never took like a proper algebra course because California was doing a bunch of weird education initiatives, and integrated math was a thing. It was actually like one of the worst things on earth. If algebra works, stick with algebra at the Secretary of Education or whatever. But the Secretary of Education at that time was Betsy DeVos, so she didn't care about that job. And she signed my diploma, like. So, anyways, yeah, I started taking math seriously, and like to be a doctor, I have to be in school like five ever, like that's how long. It's longer than four ever, it's five ever, so I have to be in school for that long. And I was like, if I'm gonna be in school for that long, maybe I should get comfortable with math. And then I also discovered in high school that I want to do like a very, very specific subfield of medicine. So like there's like primary care, secondary care, and tertiary care. I want to do tertiary care, and that 1, 2, 3 is like, the secondary is neurology, and then the tertiary is like computational neuroscience. That's what I want to do. So that requires like knowing math. You have to know math. There's like no two ways about it. There's only one way about it, and that's knowing math. So I was like, let me know math. So somewhere along the way, I thought like I'd have to get really good at CS, which to capacity I do. Like I have to know Python and R, and like the coding languages. I have to know those to do data science type things. I mean, that's more associated with the the PhD portion, not PH. I'm not doing, I forget. I'm not that good at chemistry, actually. I don't forget what the pH tester is. I'm not doing pH indications on it. I want to get a PhD in computational neuroscience, but I also want to do the MD portion. I want a PhD MD. I want both of it. So what I'm saying is, I have to get really good at math. And you know what? I'm a brat. I get what I want. I'm not afraid of doing work. So I told myself I need to get good at math. So why did I not do a CS degree? Mostly because like the CS courses my university offers are mostly in C++, and most data scientists don't use that. Like memory management is a huge pain. That's like what C++ is for, because it's like, I guess, like a mid-level coding language. Most data scientists use higher level coding languages like R and Python and SQL. So I was like, maybe I should just learn math and then learn coding on the side. So I did. And you know what? You're probably listening to me right now and you're like, okay, so you just came on the internet to flex on me, someone who doesn't know math. No, I actually used to really hate math, because I was like, what the hell? Why are we moving the x from one side of the equation to the other? Like, I don't get it. It's because you have to isolate the variable, but also math is actually not that bad. You just have to practice it. You just have to get familiar with her. Like, math is like math is like that mean girl in high school that you don't really know, and she says mean things about people, but like actually you have like one conversation with her in detention or something, and then like you like learn that she had like a really hard family life or whatever, and then you're like, wait, we have things in common, like we like the same songs and stuff, but we're not the same person. But like you have common ground with math the more you get to know her. And she's actually like less complicated than you think. It's just she puts on a lot of airs. She's fronting and stunting chronically, constantly. So a lot of people are too scared to get to know her, but like literally once people know her, they like kind of like really like her. That's math. That's literally math. And that's the best explanation I can come up with for you. Leave me alone. It was on the spot, but like it was accurate. So anyways, yeah, like now let me talk about a few things I love about math. I see it in Futurama and in Rick and Morty. And it's linked to science. And I love me some science. I didn't come prepared. It feels so good when you solve a math problem because you're like, I did not know that 5 days ago, but now I do. Here's another thing. Math makes your brain hurt. But that's how you know you're learning. That's how you know you're learning. It's true. It's true. There are more things about math. There are more good things I could say about math, but I don't have any off the top of my head right now. Also, because I'm literally on my way to go to school. But these are some things I have to say about math. This is my math journey. Oh, I forgot a critical detail. Like, when I was in my, one of my first math courses in college, I intentionally took a math class that I technically didn't need to take to gain foundational knowledge. So, like, technically I could have been in, like, first year calculus already, but I took, like, one class slower so I could learn algebra and vectors and things. So I had a really good TA. Again, shout outs. He knows who he is. So I had a really good TA, and he was like really real about his college journey. He was like, I had to put myself through college. I was in college for very, like, longer than 4 years. I love math. And he used to be a pre-med, and I was like, whoa, oh my god, the pre-med to math major pipeline is actually wider than I thought, and actually I didn't know it existed because my high school calculus teacher was also a pre-med to math major pipeline. And then I fell in the pre-med to math major pipeline, and I was like, oh my god. You know, because math is important. Math isn't everything. And one time when I was a child, when I was a little girl, my cousin, okay, he's older than me, and, like, usually, like, older siblings are, like, they're, like, your biggest hater in a loving way. But he knew I hated math, and then he was like, math isn't everything, actually. And I was like, you shut up! I didn't want to hear it. I was like, I can't hear you. I didn't want to hear it. But he's right, math isn't everything. Like, it's in this car. Like, without math, we couldn't have cars. That's a combustion engine, girl. You need math for that. Your steering wheel's a circle, and that's the pi ratio. Did you know that? You didn't? Oh my god. You know what else? I don't know how AC units work. That's literally for mechanical engineers. I'm sorry. Sorry to those people. I was going to say sorry to those men, but, like, women can be in STEM too. Women can be in engineering, mechanical engineering too. Yeah, but anyways, that wraps up my little story time. I was a D1 math hater, and now I'm a D1 math lover. Yeah, so give math a chance. She might impress you. She's just been looking for the chance to impress you guys. And that's my story time. Thank you. Goodbye.